Hello again, Doc on the clock with more MAGMML3. I just had a solitary streak. So we're gonna get some capsules. That one's a dupe. Apparently Multi-Man just suddenly starts appearing in batches whenever he starts appearing once. Clown Man, be careful with his extending slinky arms unless you want to get tied up in a thunder carnival. No thank you. That's a kind of annoying attack. Here's item 2. Oh, I already have that one. And that one too. I'm getting a lot of duplicates from this. Here's Treble, the one single robot who truly understands bass. Inseparable both in loyalty and constant fusing. He is arguably a good boy still, but Mumura, and a popular toy of a popular pyramid exploring robot. Accessories sold separately, like, you know, the head. With flying top action. And here's Slash Man. Don't put this one too close to the ceiling. Goo-filled eggs will fall on you. Yikes. That seems like a health hazard. And another Clown Man already. And the Melody Response Cannon. The ultimate in home security with password or protection software. Also, one of the world's easiest mini-bosses, unless you design the room so that's oppressively annoying. Drillman Head. Alas, poor Drillman. Taken before his time. Where's the rest of him, is my question. And that's a dupe. And here's Metal Red. We tasked the Searock supercomputer with enhancing the classic mech design. This is the output. Guess it's hard to improve on perfection. It's a DOS. A DOS enemy. It doesn't look like a regular Met. And here's Rush, and that is adorable. You know him, you love him, and you've probably jumped on him. Many times, in fact. Raw Moon. If this causes all the electronics in your room to stop working, don't say you weren't warned. Yeah, that's from Super Adventure Rockman, which is a Laserdisc game, I want to say? Something like that. It's like an arcade type game. Never played it. I've seen footage of the cutscenes, but that's about it. And here's Mega Mini. Hockey Light's best bud. He's playful and sarcastic, but can be relied on as the voice of reason when the time comes. From Mega Man Fully Charged. I'm not familiar with that. Super Danny. Really? Really? This is what we're going with. Contains a voice box that is known to say awesome when the plushie falls off a ledge or bumps into a sharp object. From, predictably, Super Danny. I've played that game. I've played its successor. It's odd. And here's Bowser. For whatever reason. The Big Bad Huggable Koopa Kid. Clown car sold separately, fire breath, reenactment not recommended. Yeah. Avoid playing with fire, boys and girls. And here's Axel, where once again we are messing with the timeline. An extremely cuddleable Maverick Hunter, guaranteed to make anyone's trigger finger itch. Also comes with 2 voice boxes. Somewhat normal and why is this robot 4 years old? And here's Emor. Questionably lovable, that's a line. Despite being a robotic larva, this green caterpillar toy can stick to any surface. And a duplicate Mega Man. And Triace Abyssa. I'm not sure who that is. Excitable girl with a deep passion for what was lost. Someone out there is still listening. From Mega Man Battle Network Cross Reflection? I don't know what that is. Maybe a comic of some sort? There's Woodman. There's a tag labeled compostable. It's what he would have wanted. I wasn't lying when I said I had a lot of capsules. I was on a streak. Here's Shield Attacker Small. Even at this size, you're quite certain its terrible triple strength shield would get in the way. Alright, well. That gives me 8 spare capsules, and my collection is up to 84. I'm not even 20% of the way through, but I'm closing in on 100 at least. Oh yeah, I talked to you already. Alright, I'll trade a spare capsule for this. I'm guessing that trade will yield some unique ones. Or some ones that aren't, don't drop frequently. There's Needleman. While the needles are soft, this plushie makes for a great pincushion. Ironic. Alright. Well worth it. Now then. Why am I doing this when I could just, make a quick jump to the gift shop? And to 125th place. 125th place! Water level? Ice level? By floating clouds. Gee, when the level name it doesn't know what kind of level this is, that's kind of a warning that things could have gone wrong. Hey, 1 element, 5 tokens, and a skip teleporter. Wonderful. Okay, just out of curiosity, is there any... Okay, yeah, there are multiple directions. I was wondering if I could go if that way was supposed to be the way of progress, or this way. Turns out it is the right. Wow, there's a bunch of people here. Be warned, sequence-breaking posers. This level doesn't account for clever use of Magna Beam and Ice Wall. Bypassing the intended solution for some sectors can lead to glitches that make the level even harder to navigate. So I'm guessing that switches are going to be a thing here. This level's too twisty, this level's too cold, the level's too buggy. Oh, where's the gold? There's something for my scratch pad. I was inspired by the stage and it's hard to find tokens. So many paths, so many switches to flip on and off, so many steps you'll need to retrace. I lost my way several times, even somewhere I'm certain I wasn't supposed to go yet. This room is much easier to navigate. Go left to win. I tried that in the level and it didn't work out so well. It certainly doesn't look like it did. However, it does look like... Oh, okay. How exactly? Okay. So, I'm using Waltz, by the way. Something feels weird here. I don't know who Waltz is. Yeah, I will probably have to go back there at some point, but I'm not going to do that right now. Yeah, I stopped using that. Hitbox dissonance is a thing. This level has some weird issues. Okay. So... I am... a little more than moderately confused at this point. Feels like... So they are warning about backtracking type stuff. I think that might be an indication that I don't want to be futzing around too much with these side paths. As if they're meant to be explored later. So let's try going through the level more as it expects us to start. And then we'll play around when we have to. Okay, well, I got that. I can easily go over here. Really kind of straightforward. And just get a random M-tank that's also laying around. But you feel real clever using magnet beam to go through the most obvious magnet beam path in the world. Well, maybe, maybe not. Gotta say though, you are a bold creator using what I consider one of the worst gimmicks in Mega Man. Alright. That, of course, being magnets. I still have absolutely no idea what the hitboxes on these magnets are, so... Nice try, but there's nothing here. Well, I was just trying to figure out how the heck I could actually get to that. Did I miss something by jumping the gun? I, of course, did. Screen transitions! Yeah, that is allegedly the fourth token. But I have a feeling the stage, being relatively mazy, is going to require me to be going around back. So, the ordering of the tokens may or may not be particularly meaningful in this one. Okay, I will... grant that, conceptually, I like the idea of this stage. The whole swapping back and forth between a frozen and unfrozen state, that's something that has some very worthwhile potential. The problem is that the design is kind of, shall we say, not particularly clear. Which of these do I want to be in? Okay. That's how you're supposed to get the tanks, I guess. Gotcha capsule. So names because I gotcha. So one thing I wish was that there's maybe a little bit more done with the changing of the topography. Oh jeez, okay, that is jank. As is that. And that's kind of a long way to go back for the checkpoint. Okay, good enough. Yeah, why was there not a checkpoint a lot sooner than that? Because, I mean, if there's one thing that does not benefit your maze, it is having to retread it a whole lot. And that is especially true when the reason I'm retreading it is because your gimmick was too janky and broke the screen transition, and I faced through the floor. Now, I was actually kind of surprised that we hadn't encountered that much of that type of jank. And this is a weird time to encounter it, I think. In the middle of Tier 5. Oh! Okay. Any jump scare, how about that? Also, just all of the tanks whatsoever. You will never need another tank again as long as you live. Okay, that was token 1. Again, I'm pretty sure I am missing, I'm gonna miss something somewhere because this is a rather tricky stage to navigate. Simply put, I have a hard time telling what is secret and what is you come back here later when you've changed the state of things. And we have another flavor of Hanabiran. Okay. Hanabiran is rapidly supplanting, like, every other mini-boss in terms of how frequently it's being used. And I don't understand why. Now, granted, this is a different variant of Hanabiran, but still. What is the allure? What is the draw? Because I don't find Hanabiran particularly a fantastic mini-boss. Nothing, no hidden areas there, so... I am just presuming that down is the way I want to go. and there's probably at least one token up there that I missed, but this is going to be getting the second visit treatment, most likely. Also, I have no idea whether I want to be going this way for forward progress or for goodies. It is... the navigational issues that the stage poses are considerable. Doc, you have a minimap. I'm not using the minimap right away. I want to give this at least a fair shot without resorting to tools. Okay, that is impossible to bypass at the moment. The switches need to be flipped in the other direction. Spark Chaser, give me a little help here. And now we're gonna go to Water Shield. How does one get those bolts? I mean... this one does not need the bolts because, this one just absolutely blew up Solitaire. But, I mean, I'm gonna need to pay for some cheats, so... I just don't trust these jumps, even remotely. Especially with the magnets in play. Although, yeah, technically I could just freeze them and the magnets stop. Why are there so many of you? I can't save myself, can I? God dang it. Okay, but there lies another problem. I was rewarded for going over it the first time. So I figured I'd try to go over again, and that time I was punished for it. As was that, there I'm just punished for making the jump as it's intended to be made, because... the enemy placement in this section leaves a fair bit to be desired. Yeah. Like, they've got the right... they've got decent enemies to use. They have too many of them. Like, here's the problem. I should not feel like Water Shield is a necessity to get through here. I should be able to deal with those enemies with the weapons that I have. I can deal with them when... I can deal with them with weapons. I shouldn't have to feel like I have to deal with them with weapons. Ah! I unlocked a costume, and another achievement. Bolt Connoisseur. I guess I gathered a lot of bolts. Okay, again. I'm having issues navigating this stage. And a lot of it comes down to a lack of clarity about where progress is versus not progress. And it is not helping that the feeling of missing tokens is very real. I can't go back that way for some reason, which is not really great design. Especially since I just phased right through the ice, and I'm not really sure how you're supposed to not phase through the ice. So, Magnet Beam Cheese Ahoy! There are 2 tokens left to find, and I'm pretty much guaranteeing that they're in the first half of this stage. So at least the revisit won't be that problematic. And yeah, just getting kind of locked in the ice there for a moment. Okay, Chillman plus Bubble Man. That's an interesting combo. What's the best approach to this? This is the best approach to this. Lock them down there and just use Spark Chaser. I feel like this is probably not how this is intended to be done. But I'm doing it because it's funny. Listen, you gotta make sure that your boss arenas are not exploitable like that. And why we couldn't just get the element directly from them, I don't know, but it's no big deal. Alright. And we've unlocked the tier boss. That'll be... for a while later. And here is regular Joe. A once promising celebrity, now reduced into dumpster diving. And yeah, he is from Ojo's. Okay. 2 tokens to find. I'll be finding them in part 2. So, 1 second.